feature presentation.
What you are about to hear may be offensive to some portions of our listening audience.
We gonna tell everybody what's up today.
To normal human bodily, social, and cultural functions, please exercise your right to control yourself and stop listening now. That is, tune out, turn off, on, or up if you're into this sort of thing. And now, for our feature.
Understanding your radio is important.
Yeah.
The controls are simple to operate. The most important being the channel selector. The radio should be equipped
with Southwest Florida's biggest streaming radio station, Big Mama Radio. You are waking up right now with that Rise and Grind Morning Show. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Wake up, get out of bed.
You know, that used to be the thing when I actually started the show at 6 a.m.
Yeah?
Because you're like, people are literally waking up. But
yeah,
here's the deal. When you go back to when I started in this business, people woke up at 6 with the alarm clock. They woke up at 7 with the alarm clock. Yeah. Now you, with the radio.
Yeah.
Now you wake up with your phone. And then you get up and you do what? You turn on the boob tube.
Yeah.
And you got the news rolling in the background while you get ready. Everybody in America does it. And I used to tell people, no one listens from 6 to 7.
No. Because you want to make sure it's safe to leave your house.
Right. And then at 7 o'clock, you turn on your radio when you jump in your car, and hopefully you've jumped onto your Apple CarPlay and you're listening to Big Mama Radio this morning, or you're watching us live across the world on X, and we're on Twitter, X, Facebook, YouTube, on the app. Having a great time, and thank you to everyone who tuned in with us this morning. Today is World Children's Day, National Absurdity Day. That's absurd. Absurdery. How do you say that?
Absurdery.
Right, that's a really hard word. National Peanut Butter Fudge Day and National Child's Day. Singer Mona Lisa's 45 today.
Huh.
Decent singer, weird smile. Country singer Josh Turner's 47. Dierks Bentley, 49. Joe McHale. You know who that is.
Yeah.
Have a dozen TV shows.
From The Soup.
All right, he's 53 today. Bo Derek is 68 years old.
Really?
Comedian Dick Smothers is 85, and hanging out with him, President Biden is 82 years old today. By the way,
dang,
pay attention to America and what's going on. It's scary. It's scary right now, but hopefully we can jump in quickly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The missiles and just doing things, but you can't say anything because it's what they do. They're all like mad because he's appointing judges. Mm-hmm. Bro, that's what we did on the way out. Don't be mad. That's what you do on the way out. You're like, you'll be a judge. You'll be a judge. You'll get me off a speeding ticket one day. You'll be a judge. You'll be a judge. You'll be a judge. Everybody gets to be a judge.
I got charges coming.
Right.
I need you to be on my side.
Right.
I need to know somebody.
That's it. Hey, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and stretch it out.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
So much stuff today inside the headlines. Like, the headlines in the scroll are so deep. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be surprised if I get it done before 7:30.
Really?
Because there is so much going on in America.
We'll try not to squirrel.
Pete Davidson has reportedly checked into a Florida rehab center for the second time this year, with one friend saying he's in a pretty bad shape this time around. He's not in a good place. What is it he suffers with? Is it drugs, alcohol, depression?
Pills?
Probably all of that.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Saturday Night Live must be some kind of curse.
You know what? A lot of people don't make it out of their
Right.
life.
What's
Like,
going
that just
on?
tells you something.
You go on Saturday Night Live, then you come off and you're either successful and sober,
Right.
or you turn into a rehab
Or a clone or
or
robot.
dead. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's crazy. Speaking of crazy, Lamar Odom admits he bought a custom sex doll that looks like Khloe Kardashian. He admitted it. It's no longer a rumor. How creepy would that be if your ex called and said, I got a sex doll that looks just like you?
I remember all the pieces about you,
weird.
and I had it custom made. Get the hell out of here, bro. Restraining order.
Now, let me ask you a question. Would you want to see it?
Hell yeah, I want to see it.
Right. Before I get a restraining order and have you arrested, I need to see it. Can you send me a video?
Can I have a picture?
Right.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not up to scale.
Oh, man, good for him, though, I guess. An American silver coin dating back to the 17th century before the United States was founded has sold for a record-breaking $2.52 million at auction 8 years after it was discovered in an old cabinet in Amsterdam.
Really?
On a side note, later on today, I will tell you about a coin you could have in your pocket right now. More than one of us have it. That's worth thousands of dollars.
Really?
I'll tell you all about it coming up later on the show. Also, starting next month, Target will no longer accept $500, $1,000, or $10,000 bills. I just want to say I feel pretty successful in life. I've never had a $500 bill. I think I have had a $500 bill, but I've definitely never held a $1,000 bill or definitely not a $10,000 bill.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I mean, if you got $10,000 bills, you're probably not going to Target.
Where are you going to
Right.
go? Yeah.
Right. I don't want to go to Target, man. What are you doing?
You're going to go drop them at the car dealership.
I think I do remember having a $500 bill once.
Yeah.
I have a $2. Does that count?
No, those are bad luck. You're supposed to get rid of them.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
There's good luck for us.
For who? What's us?
Cubans.
What's us? What's us?
Cubans, because we've never seen one.
Ooh, what's this?
That's what we give our kids. We're like, here's a $2 bill
Right,
to save
right.
for the rest of your life.
It's crazy that none of them are worth money. Like, you would think
No.
some of them would be worth loot.
I have it hanging on my wall behind a picture frame. Just in case it is lucky.
I don't want to hear it. President Biden turns 82 today, just so you know. I can't wait until they bring out his cake and George Clooney asks him to step aside and let Kamala Harris blow out his candles. Bill Clinton released a new memoir. If you want to pick it up, you can go to the bookstores. It'll be right next to Hillary's book that's staring right at Monica Lewinsky's book.
Is that
They-
me?
Hey,
No way.
that's gotta
No,
be
I'm
you.
off.
Somebody's got something going. I don't.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
Oh, it's
Ma-
me.
Oh.
Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me.
Wasn't me.
4 presidents of the United States were named John.
Really?
Although technically it's 5 if you include what hookers call Bill Clinton. I did not have sex with that woman, but I did have sex with many others. I just didn't get caught with the others.
We just played hide and seek.
As we are live in the big ass bus right here at Garabone Plastic Surgery, today is National Botox Day, or as Meg Ryan and Nicole Kidman call it, Wednesday. Guess what day it is? Botox Day! Whoop, whoop! Just don't know yet, Sean.
I want to have to celebrate it.
Right? Who doesn't like good Botox? Everybody loves Botox. It changes your life.
See, Sean?
I'm trying to tell you, you included, you just haven't realized it yet. I know that you think, bro, changes your life. It makes you feel completely different. First off and foremost, it tightens your skin, all your skin.
Does it make you nicer?
Maybe.
Not
Double shot for Sean.
likely.
The feds raided P. Diddy's cell in order to seize his personal notes. The feds say they can't say what's in the notes, but given that it's Diddy, it's safe to assume the notes don't contain any compelling rap lyrics. I thought I told you that I won't stop. A Friday Night Lights reboot is in the works. Love this show. Very excited about this news.
Did they just say it's International Fake Forehead Day? That was Dylan.
Dylan comes on just to talk shit all morning. I love you, Dylan.
Not over here. This is the real deal.
Yeah, this is all forehead, baby.
Now showing on Sean's forehead. A Friday Night Lights reboot like this. Until then, by the way, if you're like me and you just can't wait, amateur football in Texas, if you want to watch it, Dallas Cowboys. Bruh. Oh. There you go. That's what I was looking
That's it.
Too many boards, huh?
for. Evander Hope, right? There's too many. Too many studios for us to work in. Evander Holyfield wants to fight Mike Tyson again. Unfortunately, he's 62, and the only person who will fight anyone that age is Jake Paul.
Oh.
Wait till you see what I got coming up about that fight inside the scroll.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Jake Paul, he's joining forces with biohacker Brian Johnson in order to slow down the aging process.
Really?
But didn't Jake already beat old age on Friday? Oh, you're just not right, Biggs. You're not right. And that, my friends, is what's really going on. Let's jump on into it, baby. I got it. It's the scroll. I can't play the scroll anymore.
Yeah, they don't like us.
I gotta come up with something new for that. I'll figure it out eventually. But here we go. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Your news feed, my news feed. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. A judge in Sean Diddy Combs' sex crime case has ordered prosecutors to destroy their copies of Combs' handwritten notes that were obtained during a recent jail search, pending a decision on whether they can be used in preparation for the rapper's upcoming sex trafficking trial. During a Tuesday hearing in Manhattan Federal Court, U.S. District Judge Arun Subramanian said prosecutors should not consult those notes while he considers the defense argument that they were subject to attorney-client privilege, a legal doctrine that safeguards the confidential communications between lawyers and their clients. Get rid of them, the judge told prosecutors, adding that he would keep a copy of the notes until he determines whether prosecutors have a right to use them to build their case. The judge said a separate team within the U.S. Attorney's Office that is responsible for screening documents for the attorney-client privilege could keep them. A spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declined to comment. On Monday, lawyers for the embattled music mogul demanded a hearing focusing on how prosecutors came into possession of what the defense describes as Combs' privilege notes to his lawyers concerning defense witnesses and defense strategies. This dude thinks he's a mobster, bro.
He is. He's threatening people. He's doing all kinds of stuff.
Dude thinks he's a mobster.
Is he not, though? I mean, how many kills does he have under his belt? Like, that's what I want to know.
He would be a mobster if the mob recognizes him as such.
Oh, then he's a fake one.
He's in New York.
Yeah.
Real mobsters live in New York. We all know real mobsters live in New York. It's not just in the movies. It's real.
Yeah, but they don't make a big show like he does.
Right. That would piss them off.
They're undercover.
So, have you been following the Menendez brothers case? That's
Very little.
I want to dive into it. I want to get into it. I just haven't. I saw
up until the newly elected Los Angeles District Attorney Nathan Hochman has time to review the case, respecting the will of the voters who sent that far progressive George Gascon packing on Election Day, he said. The governor respects, so the guy who wanted to release them is gone.
Yeah. So now they're back to square one.
Right. The governor respects the role of the district attorney in ensuring justice served and recognizes the voters have entrusted district attorney-elect Hochman to carry out the responsibility. Newby has also said in a statement that the governor will defer to the DA's elect's review and analysis of the Menendez case prior to making any clemency decisions.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about this.
Right. I always said, look, even if killing the father was justified, killing the mother was not.
When you're smiling
So
in your mugshot, something's wrong.
I
Well, those are new.
would immediately, well, you don't know what's going on here. Mastermind is the non-bald one. I don't know who's who.
Yeah, the older
And the
one.
crazy one is the bald one, because the mastermind is got the smirk, while the crazy one is smiling. We all know smiling in a mugshot makes you crazy. So he's manipulated his brother to do things as well.
Yeah.
He abused his brother, too, as a teenager, so that doesn't...
Right.
Yeah.
You don't fly with me, dog. Enjoy jail. You're going to be in prison forever. You already been in there long enough. Just ride it out, bro. What are you waiting on? I mean, really. What are you waiting on? Just hang out for a little bit. Michael Irving. Now, he was interviewed during the Jake Paul fight. And during this interview, he was streaming on Instagram. And it looked very suspicious. Like he had a reason for doing it. And he was not... If you go back and watch it, it was different. But now he's come out with an opinion. Michael Irvin, Jake Paul, and Mike Tyson are pictured in but NFL Hall of Famer Michael Irvin thinks the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was a ruse and claimed the calls in the contract prevented the internet personality from getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
On this late, hold on. On the latest episode of It Is What It Is, the 3-time Super Bowl champion gave his thoughts on the highly publicized fight. Ended with Paul defeating Tyson in a unanimous decision. According to Irvin, the whole fight was one big lie because there was a clause in the contract that said Tyson couldn't go all out. They said no intentions to really scrap it at all, said Irving. If you look through that, I didn't see one patented uppercut by Mike Tyson. What if Mike Tyson hit him with the uppercut? Then I heard some people talking about how they put it in the contract that he couldn't body and then uppercut. Like, how can you put that in a fight contract? He continued, you got all these people out here, and he couldn't body him, and he did and do the patented uppercut. All of that Mike Tyson is not Mike Tyson anyway, and now you're taking away Mike Tyson's best gift, which was the uppercut. Man, that's a big lie to me. That's like making me play a game without running a slant route in the deep end or deep out. You do what you do best. If they take that away, you're not the dude anymore, and they took that away. Michael Irving calls the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight match on Netflix a lie and claims the contract included the rule.
I am going to completely agree with this dude because I was watching the whole thing, and I thought, it doesn't seem like when he was training, he was way more like, he was hot. And then when he's in the ring with this guy, I'm like, why does this feel like I'm watching like just a sparring match? Like, hey, like we're just gonna
Either
train.
a lot of truth to that, or Mike Tyson was hurt before he got in the ring. One of the two, because it was just not the fight you would expect.
He's got a whole Nintendo game that's called Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and that's the whole thing. Was that uppercut thing was how you take the person out, like when you're playing the video game. How did you not do
There's
that?
video of where he could have killed him.
Yeah.
And
Did not.
And he did not.
And
So
what was with the punches with that? He was the other guy's like literally over his head. It wasn't even like he's like, hey. I was like, what is going on?
It would be nice to be able to see that contract, but until you actually see it in black and white and you know it's not just AI created, then it's going to be a farce. It's all just hearsay from there on out. It was whack. You should have known. Everyone should have known. Everybody does know now. And the problem is that this fight will affect Jake Paul forever. If anything, Jake Paul should have taken the L.
Yeah.
If this was scripted, Jake Paul should have taken the L for the future of his money making. People aren't about your bullshit no more.
Yeah.
They're pissed about this. I've seen Jake Paul fight a few times. All right, he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
All right, but you're screwed now because now you're forever known as the scripted boxer.
Faker. Yeah.
The scripted boxer for the rest of your life. People are going to know it. I'm not going to say people are going to watch because the entertainment value is there. No one watched for Jake Paul. Everyone watched for Mike Tyson. The bet to win was on Mike Tyson. Now, you know how much money they made with that?
Well, and Netflix was the biggest benefactor because they had so many people drop off before that they literally just bought the subscriptions again to watch the fight.
Right.
The whole 16 minutes of it. And Dylan just said that was WWE fake.
Right, Dylan's exactly right.
Yeah.
And when you think about that, and you really do, and you got to think about that. I'm going to turn this down while I do this. You got to be careful what you watch anymore. You got to be careful what you get into because I was all in on this fight.
Yeah.
I watched all the preliminary fights, and I will say the preliminary fights were 50-50. There was a point where one of the boxers humped another guy, should be disqualified. Like, when you're being stupid out there, disqualified. You're out, bro. How about that?
Yeah.
At least a penalty point. But not just let it go on. It was disrespectful and it was horrible, and I didn't like it. And then the girl fight before the Tyson fight, it was a clear, you know who won, and it didn't happen. So I'm not. Jake Paul, you lost me. I probably won't be a part of your crazy madness anymore.
Dylan says all he wants is Conor McGregor versus Paul. Conor ain't throwing a fight. He just wants, he wants Paul to get
Oh, you're
smacked
foolish,
up.
Dylan. You think Conor ain't throwing a fight. Conor's a money-grubbing dude. He's probably ain't making a lot, and he's probably spending a lot. So understand, when's the last time you saw Conor fight? Where's his money coming from? Investments?
Yeah.
You're spending through that. He lives like he's a rock star.
Yeah.
He's spinning through that.
Let's call back the old school people like Macho Camacho and Canelo.
Right. Look,
let's go have them fight.
I'd like to see Conor fight him, but once again, that's something that everyone's going to jump on board. Conor will lose. and everyone would be pissed because there was something in the contract that said Conor couldn't kick his ass. He fully expected to get the uppercut in one of the videos. He thought he was about to get jacked, and you remember it was in the contract because he left himself open. Jake Paul did, and Mike Tyson could have crushed him.
Yeah.
And he would have.
Yeah.
Even as an old man, he knows what he's doing. And you all watched his training videos. The training videos weren't the same. Did we just lose everything?
No.
All right, cool.
I was not impressed by the whole thing. It felt very scripted and very just off.
Absolutely.
It was off. I didn't see the
What do you
animal in
think was
Tyson
up with him
come out.
biting the glove all the time?
He says he has a biting fixation.
But I've never seen that before in his
Yeah, he
fights. Maybe
does.
I've just never noticed.
He always bites his mouth.
That's what they were
and stuff.
saying, but do you remember seeing it in the past?
So what does it mean?
That's
Some
when
kind
he
of
bi-
signal?
I don't know.
When he
Maybe
does,
it's frustration that
he couldn't fight him?
Yeah.
Right, good point. I want to kick this guy's ass and I can't. I got to hold back.
I gotta get enough. Throw this.
oh, maybe he's like, give me your ear. I'm hungry.
I don't know. I used to watch all the Tyson fights, and I don't remember.
He's a
ever
biter. He
seeing
bit a
that.
freaking
I don't
ear,
either.
dude.
I don't
remember
either.
ever seeing that.
I remember those days. And you know what's crazy is Jake Paul, that's where he missed up. So he's so young he doesn't know.
He should have let
He's
him
too
fight him.
young. He's too young. He doesn't know. He
Yeah.
doesn't remember when our families would all gather around a television and watch boxing on
20-second
HBO and watch
fight.
Mike Tyson's one-round knockout.
Big
that
deal.
19, 20 people are at your house watching
Yes.
it together.
Yes.
And
we would split the 120
Right.
for the pay-per-view.
Right, and everyone loved it.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
There
And
was a time people were mad at him for how fast he'd take people out.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
and then everyone was pissed about the throw when he threw it
Yeah.
for Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
Because he threw it for Buster Douglas, and I have no idea why, but when a man is broke, a man is broke.
Yeah.
He didn't make some cash.
Right. So,
That was true. I forgot about
he
that.
missed
I
that
did
moment.
complain about.
He missed that
how
moment
quick it
of
was.
allowing people to relive that. And for the first time, and I can't count how long, American families, everybody had an interest in watching a boxing match.
It felt like very
Nostalgic.
That's the word.
Right.
I felt
right.
like that.
Agreed 100%. And if that's going to be you miss the outcome there because there's a marketing genius behind Jake Paul, but the promotional side of it is not covered. And they think they got somebody running this MVP Promotions. It's
No.
not covered.
No.
It's just not. Like the entrance for Mike Tyson should have been just as big as Jake Paul's, but it wasn't. And it was kind of who cares if you're theatric in it? Dude, Mike Tyson's got to come in with a rapper.
Yeah, oh God,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's got to come in with however he wants.
However he wants, yeah.
And if that's the way he wanted, you should have said, no, I'm sorry, I'm the promoter,
They
and
should've
it's
let him
not okay.
Let him bring his tiger. Like, let him do what he wants. I
So-
don't want to see the show.
Right. And
Maybe
that's what
next
people
time,
do.
Maybe next time he can keep his shorts on, too.
I-
could have gone
Oh, the
forever
short-
without
yeah,
saying
Oh,
that.
have you seen the
butt
gingerbread
shot?
cookies on the internet?
Yeah.
I want to make them so bad. You can't unsee that for the rest of your life.
No.
And now here's a great thing. And now there's a Jake Paul reaction. Jake Paul was watching the interview
I
live
saw
in his
that.
dressing room,
Really?
and then they cut to Mike Tyson's ass. Who was once again?
Why?
Once again, look.
Why
Proof
did
that he
you-
I
didn't
like
take
you,
it
Netflix.
serious.
I appreciate your the shows that you put on. I don't think live is for you. I think you're going to drastically screw up NFL football if you don't go out and hire somebody. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Steal somebody that is a major network producer that
Yeah.
does this for major networks.
Right.
So they can come in and be like, bro, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Your bandwidth can't hold it. You don't have a server strong enough to hold all those people. You
It
don't.
would have been better with the Macy's parade guy.
Right.
Call him. They never go down.
Ah, right. Call that guy.
Call
he
that
knows
guy.
that. Call the dude who does every NFL game in the world.
You can't just wing something like that.
Yeah, that's a big. It's not like, hey, we're just gonna try this today and see how it goes.
They're not
No.
BMR radio. What are they thinking?
Right. they don't have SJC behind them. Last of the stroll. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give it to you here. Donald Trump. Donald Trump's sentencing for his New York hush money case has been called off.
Oh no.
The courts decides how to move forward. According to a short court note, the sentencing scheduled for later this month on November 26th has been indefinitely adjourned. It comes as Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg had a November 19th deadline to argue how the case against the president-elect should proceed. Oh, wow.
I think we should pretty much just put this to bed already because nothing's going to come out of it. And everybody wants to talk about it. But nothing's gonna, if you're the president, you're going to go, like, put yourself on trial. You just be like, no.
I'm going to do this.
Pardon myself. Get the hell out of here. And do my little dance at the courthouse.
Do the Trump.
Did you see how many people are doing the Trump
Do
dance?
the Trump. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Everybody.
The NFL has no issue with players performing with the Donald Trump dance.
Yeah.
This is Inside Your Scroll and in your news today while celebrating on the field. Brock Bowers, Calvin Ridley, and Nick Bosa are among the stars to imitate Trump in recent weeks, and the NFL has no plans to crack down on the craze. NFL spokesperson told the Front Office Sports there's no issue with the celebratory dance, such as what took place yesterday is the previous week with the 49ers. It's up to the network to cover them as they see fit, but while the league isn't punishing players for the Trump dance, the 49ers, Bosa was fined nearly $12,000 for wearing a MAGA hat while interrupting a teammate's on-camera interview and punishing Bosa. The NFL said he was guilty of violating the league's rule preventing a player from displaying messages on the field.
Oh.
No penalty for the Trump shuffle, but try a MAGA two-step and you're out $12K.
Oh, jeez.
Can't do it. Not gonna happen.
But that's
The NFL dance floor is open, but
ticket.
political assessoring will cost you. Like that's crazy.
For them, that's like a parking ticket.
Right.
That's like, here's a $25 fine because you didn't put a quarter in the thing.
And have you heard about his newest
Not a big deal.
key administrator,
No. Which one?
Dr. Oz?
Are you
Yeah,
serious? He
yeah.
brought Dr. Oz on?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Donald Trump has picked TV personality and former Senate candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz. His nominee has led to the Centers of Medicare and said Oz will work closely with Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to take the industry illness complex. Oz lost his Pennsylvania Senate race in 2022 to John Fetterman after beating the now U.S. Senator David McCormick in the Republican primary. Prior his running for the Senate, Oz hosted the Dr. Oz Show and was a frequent guest on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Yeah. Dr. Oz is popular for a while.
He's back. This is to replace Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
RFK can't hold it. I'm a firm believer that a couple of these nominees aren't for the long term, but for the shock and all now.
Yeah.
Well, and he could be like the advisors or whatever it is. Like, I have a great idea. And then, like, the real guy that knows the science goes, that's a great idea, but this is
Right.
how it works, actually.
Here's how it's going to work.
You know?
RFK. I'm going to put Oz in another department. He's going to oversee your department. You don't make decisions without running them through an actual doctor.
Yeah.
You're not a doctor. You've got a worm in your brain. I like you. You committed to me. I committed to you. But you got a worm in your brain, and Oz is here to make sure you don't go nuts. If you go crazy, we're going to get rid of you. So don't do it and eat your Big Mac and shut the fuck up.
I love it. We'll take
Tell
all the
him,
red,
John Jay.
We'll get all the red dye out of everything. I'll give you that.
Right.
We're good.
I hope, listen, if there's something that we could do that the world agrees on, no matter what party they are,
Yeah.
clean up our food.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
We
something
all
we
want to
can
eat
agree
some
on.
mac and cheese every now and then, but we don't want to eat mac and cheese that makes us
Red dye
grow
number
hair
5.
on our necks. Or on our, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you get weird shit. Like, don't eat it.
Yeah.
And guys, I recently had my blood work, so I'm not eating any bad shit. It like legitimately yesterday I had a salad for what I'm gonna call dinner
Yeah.
because I had it for lunch / dinner.
That's what we did
Had
yesterday.
a big salad,
Well, not a salad, but.
Followed that up. And I started my earlier. I had a little tiny 2-ounce like almond bar, like it's what I eat, and then basically had fruit and cheese for my late night snack. And some sunflower seeds. And just for the record, I'm used to this, so I'm going to change the way I live because my blood work came back bad. It's like I feel like bad.
It
and
scared you?
It did. It scared me for a reason, guys. And that main look, I told you 7:30 before we get done with the scroll. I knew how long we had. We had so much
Dang.
stuff in there, and I had to tell you about everything good. I would Trumpy. So yeah, it's.
know.
I got my blood work done. It was kind of scary, kind of freaky at the same time.
Yeah.
I encourage everybody to do it. And what's funny is people, I don't like doctors,
Me
but I
neither.
like my doctor. But every time I see my doctor, he's got something else to tell me. And now I know he's calling, so I'm going to beat him to it and call him today and just be like, look, dog, I already saw the results. Let's set the appointment. Put me on whatever meds I got to be on. Put him on. I wish my blood sugar was a little higher so I could shoot off 20 pounds real quick with a shot.
Get a Ozempic approval.
There is it was crazy. That's all. I got too high bad cholesterol, not high enough good cholesterol.
Yeah.
Triglycerides through the roof. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you this because it's a scary moment for me, and telling you about that makes me understand that I need to say it out and fix it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. I already started, and I'll continue today.
So no more donut deliveries.
Oh,
for
I don't
you?
want anything. I don't want any more coffees either, by the way, guys. No offense. I don't want them.
Yeah.
I can't. I'll drink my black coffee, roll through it like that. It's the sugars. The sugars are real bad. I'm a sugar junkie. I know I'm a sugar junkie.
Yeah.
I got to get these sugars out of my body. And when I fasted and I lost all my weight, I was against sugar. Mm-hmm. But I still eat sugar now, and my blood sugar isn't high. It's borderline.
Yeah.
But it's not high, and so that's good. And it was actually lower when I didn't fast.
Really?
Which is kind of weird. I'm going to research into that.
After your beef and cheddar burger?
It was lower
No
than it was when I fasted.
Wow.
Only by a couple points. But
Yeah.
still, a couple points is a couple points. How's that possible?
Dylan says, eat some Cheerios and do some cardio. You'll be all right.
He's right, and he's right. And I got it coming up later. I got some steps you can take because I wanted to share this because there's steps you can take in your life that can legitimately help you be healthier. And I wanted to be able to give you these steps because if we do them together, which I guess I'm going to tell. Oh, wait, here we go.
So if you want to know what Dylan had for dinner, he had a chicken Caesar salad for dinner.
Solid.
But then he chased it with Rocky Road. He says, I make bad decisions.
Right. So do I. Dylan, just so you know, I've always made bad decisions. I'm the guy that'll eat a steak with a salad and a healthy dinner.
Yeah.
And then
then
follow
feel
that
like you're
up
missing something.
with
And a
feel like I'm
tire
missing
cheesecake.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or 17 snacks out of the snack drawers. Like
Yeah.
I know what
'cause
my
you're
weakness.
small.
Well, and I love. Here's the deal, man. If you I would be honest. If you brought on a box of oatmeal pies right now, I'd have to eat one.
Oh, yeah. That oatmeal pie cookie.
Because
I mean, the
donut, right? Most fire donut ever in my life.
I would
But
have to.
these are all the things that I love so much that I know are going to bring me down. So
Yeah.
let me help you a little bit, though. I as I'm trying to better myself and look on the positive side of things, like I get to come in here and do this show every morning, and I get to host trivia tonight out at Brooks. I get to be a part of your life each and every day. I get to be a dad. Like, these are things that I'm excited for. And I
Yeah.
really like that message that The Rock put out yesterday. So I'm going to live by it, and I'm going to start better in my life, and let's do it for you as well. Being successful in life as well as happier could be a magic trick. Well, provided you wield a magic wand and instill the habits, Medium.com has identified 8 powerful habits. They're simple, but pack a punch. If you adopt them and faithfully practice them every day, your life could change for the better. Why not give them a try? Number 1, keep a schedule. Make a daily to-do list of big things you want to accomplish, then create a schedule to make sure they get done. Focus on the most complicated, must-complete task, and if you have a hard time getting started, it's okay to begin with a small task for the quick win.
So it makes you feel like you're gaining.
Right. I used to do a to-do list every day. I stopped doing it. I probably will go back to it. Number 2, put your alarm clock out of arm's reach, preferably on the other side of the bedroom. Strangely enough, I don't need one. I don't use one. Haven't used one in years.
You're not afraid that you'll just sleep.
My
in?
body gets up when it's time to get up.
Really? You're that confident?
If you
in
told
it.
me I could sleep in till 8, I would probably sleep in till about 6:45, 7 o'clock, and my body would just wake up. I know that I have a show. My body wakes up at 3:45 every day,
Yeah.
no matter what time I go to sleep.
That is crazy. I don't trust myself that much.
I do.
I know I wake up like 4 times.
An alarm
before the
clock
alarm
does
comes.
nothing but interrupt your natural REM. If you allow your body to cycle into this and you find a way to do that,
Yeah.
you'll get your REM in, and then your body will awaken. And if you awake with your body, then you'll have energy through the day. Now, for me, that's the way it works for me.
But that means you have to go to sleep like at a decent time though.
No, it means you have to get up when your body tells you to get up. But you'll think, I just went to bed 4 hours ago. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm going back to sleep. That's the end of your day.
Oh.
That's where you're tired for the rest of the day. I didn't get enough sleep. I didn't sleep well. You got enough sleep. You didn't sleep well because you went back to sleep.
So when you get up to pee, don't go back to bed. Just keep
No, if
going.
you're old and you got to get up to pee, get up and pee. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't get up to pee. If I get up to pee, then I have to pee. Right? I'm not the middle of the night peer guy.
No.
I always look and go, well, it's not that. Like last night, I had a little stomach cramps. I like it's gonna have to wait till the morning. I'm sleeping. Spend 1 minute exercise in the morning. When I read this, I like this.
1 minute.
1 minute. How hard is that to commit?
I can do a minute.
A minute. What if you just left your house and walked briskly 30 seconds down the street in the morning and 30 seconds back? Briskly,
Yeah.
like you can't be like, do, 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 do. You want to get your heartbeat flowing.
Like someone's chasing you.
Right. Drop and give me 20. An ideal routine is 10 push-ups, 20 squats, and 30-second plank. Hint, if you do this immediately after turning off the alarm, it ensures you won't go back to bed.
Right. That's true.
1 minute. Who'd have thunk?
That's how long it takes me to get to and from the coffee machine. I'm good.
Right. Jog there.
There you go.
Separate planning from execution. I like this too. Before you go to bed, plan what you will do the next day. Break down the steps you need to do to complete each task. The more detailed it is, the better. Hence, having a plan makes you always know what you need to do next. I will say on a side note, when you do that, do not close your eyes thinking about the plan. So don't write this plan in bed.
Yeah.
All right? If you close your eyes right after doing this plan, your mind will be consumed by this plan, and you won't rest easy.
Right. You get racing thoughts and just stay
Right.
up all night.
Right. When you're feeling emotional, delay your response.
I'm good at that. I turn into a mute.
You got to take the feelings out of it.
Yeah, I turn into a mute for a while.
Whenever I work with friends that are going through, or if I talk to friends and they're going through some relationship drama, they're like, it's over. I hate her.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Calm down.
Take all the emotion out of this.
Yeah.
Love, hate, anger, take all of that out. How do you feel about that person?
Right.
All right. Now, that's who that person is. That's how you feel about that person. The emotion is nothing more than a filter that affects your decisions. Don't make a decision based on emotion. It's the way I live my life. I never make a decision based on emotion. I allow myself to go through it. I allow myself to go through the stuff.
And this works both ways because you could romanticize a bad situation. So if you take out all that stuff out and then you look at the person, you're like, did I really like that person?
Right?
Ooh.
Because that's why I say you have to take love out too. Because you got to be
Yeah.
able to know if that person is a real person that you would hang out with. If I
Yeah.
took all the emotion out of my relationships with you guys, like any emotion at all,
Right.
I can still see a solid person.
Right.
All right. If I took out any judgment of you, anything else, you're still a solid person. No one's going to look at you and be like, oh my God, they're such mean people. They kill puppies. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not
Loving
that person.
seals.
You're not that person. So
Yeah.
it's just, it's that is. Clean up messes as soon as you
sense.
make them.
I started doing that.
What? When?
You shut your mouth. The house looks
When?
fantastic now.
It's something I want to start doing at dinner, not just when I make it, but when Sarah makes it.
Yes.
Because it's time consuming for everybody, but as a homemaker like my wife is, that's got to be agonizing.
exhausting.
It's got to be like the one dreadful thing that she can't stand more than anything.
Bingo. Like, I don't mind cooking all day long. I don't mind. I'm literally cooking and cleaning as I'm doing it because I can't stand like having a mess everything after you're done eating and then you're like, oh, I'm
That's
full,
my
and you walk
notorious
up and
MO.
you're like, oh man.
I'll cook, no doubt. Be ready to go elbow deep in the kitchen because I'm gonna. And if
This
we're
one-
making anything with pasta,
Yeah, I
anything
cook.
with flour, it's over.
Oh,
It's going everywhere.
this
Everything's
one-
usually cleaner when I'm done cooking.
Yeah,
than when I
bull.
started.
Because I cleaned it. Because this one he's gonna make scrambled eggs. There's gonna be freaking oil in the ceilings. I mean, I don't know what he does, but I
I
mean,
make delicious scrambled eggs.
yeah, okay.
That's what I do.
Meditate for 2 minutes a day and plan your weekend on Thursday.
Meditate. You know, I should meditate more. I always say I'm gotta meditate more, and then I don't, because then I just fall asleep.
I'm a meditator. I meditate daily. I meditate at night. I meditate during the day. I meditate to recenter myself.
Yeah.
Guys, energy is something real for me. That's why, like, it's 100% real to me. It's something I read. It's something I know. I know people's intentions.
Yeah.
You know, I think that might be why sometimes when there's a situation with somebody,
Maybe schedule
and I don't have anger towards that person,
Yeah.
but somebody else might, it's because I'm empathing the person. And for some reason, their intent wasn't malicious.
Right.
So whatever they did wasn't malicious. If it's malicious intent, I immediately know it.
Yeah.
I can immediately empath that.
That's actually happened before, Dylan.
What? I can see Betty as the person that would wake up and try to fight you for what you did. Dylan, mind your business, Dylan.
You know,
You know, that is disrespectful, though, because
Do
you
you-
don't get to come up in my dreams and just do what you want.
Sarah's been mad at me. She's woke up before, pissed at me about what she said in her dreams.
Oh,
What she
yeah.
saw for me do.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
the chick? What
Yeah.
chick?
Why
The
did
chick you were
ignore
talking
me?
to in your dreams last night. I wasn't talking to. Was I talking to somebody in your dreams? Yeah. Was she hot? I just want to know. Or was I downgrading? I just want to know.
Right.
Like, where was I going with this? Was I at least doing the right thing? Like, was I upgrading my life or was I badly doing it? I just want to know.
And then Sean takes it personal, too, like after I get mad at him for doing something in
Because
my
you
dream.
wake me up for it.
Oh, no, that's wrong.
You can't be mad at me. You have to apologize to me.
No, my ass.
Hell no.
Yes!
No. If something happens and I do something bad in your dreams, girlfriend, that's you.
I'm clearly
All right.
upset. You
All
need
right.
to fix it.
You need to apologize for me.
No, I don't. You need to apologize for the things that you did, and you
Uh.
disrespected me, and now you need to apologize and make it better.
Speaking of apologize, yesterday I pissed off Finn and I apologized. And,
did?
And I said, I'm sorry, son. I didn't mean to upset you. He's like, cool, give me a hug.
Aww.
And it was a great moment for me. And it's one I'll remember for a long time. Because he was legitimately pissed, but I was just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to piss you off. It wasn't what I was trying to do. I'm really sorry. And he was like, cool, give me a hug.
He's maturing.
Right. And it was cool. He is maturing. And he's almost maturing too quickly.
Oh, that made my
We're wrestling
freaking
yesterday.
eyes
And
water. Yeah.
we're wrestling yesterday.
Yeah.
He loves to wrestle. That's his thing. He wants to wrestle. Like, let's go fight. And he wants to get into, like, our big bed, and he wants to wrestle and fight. Like, he wants to fight.
Yeah. He wants to show you he's a man.
Right. Like, and then it turns into horseplay. But at first, the dude wants to fight. And he's going to be one hell of a hockey player because he has no qualms about fighting somebody.
Yeah.
And so he gets in there, and he's like, Mom hurt me yesterday.
I should have put my son in hockey.
I said, what? He goes, Mom beat me yesterday. I was like, well, I'm going to beat you now.
He beat me.
He goes, no, like he means like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
fight,
fight,
like in the
yeah.
fight, not like she beat him. And he was like, and I was like, yeah. Well, she gave him a little, you know, giving him a little mess around, and he got a Charlie horse.
Oh.
And when he got the Charlie horse, he blamed Mom for it.
She got me with her voodoo in my leg.
And he's like, my leg still hurts from her. And then Sarah told me about that it was a Charlie horse. And I was thinking about all the Charlie horses I got as a kid. Then I started thinking about how I hurt myself as a kid. And then I started thinking about the worst injury I ever had as a kid. And I've had quite a few injuries. Mm-hmm. You ever hurt yourself as a kid? Mm-hmm. Tell me about your worst injury. How did you hurt yourself as a kid?
Double fracture on my right wrist.
Doing what?
Roller skating.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was
You tried to catch yourself falling?
Yep.
Did you hear it break?
Yep.
How old were you?
I was like, I was 10.
Did it flop?
It went all the way down past my knee. My whole arm just extended all the way down. It was purple. And I was afraid to tell my parents, so I like hid it for like an hour and a half. Yeah.
How big was it?
It was bad.
Oh, my
It was
God.
bad. And my parents, when they saw the purple arm, they're like, oh my God, you're dying. We're probably going to have to chop off your arm. I'm like, okay, I might need to go to the hospital.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I got two when I think childhood injury, like real injury. My 7th grade wrestling coach broke my collarbone showing me how to do a reversal
Ouch.
and left me to sit in the blizzard snow for like 4 hours instead of calling an ambulance. I went to my dad comes and gets me, takes me to the hospital. They put me in a trauma unit because my bone was so close to my lung, and they had to keep me stable for like 13 hours in order to let me leave because of the way the bone was sitting, and they had to get it all relaxed again. I was legitimately like, they were worried for me, and that pissed my dad off. I think I told
Yeah.
earlier this story. The other time is, and this is the most embarrassing injury of my life. I want to tell the story. If you have one, drop it in on the text line 239-888-5675, or go ahead and leave it in here in the comments, and we'll read it on the air and tell the show. Tell us your injury story. So
Yes, we want to know.
I'm not even a kid. I'm like 16, 17 years old.
Okay.
All right, and this is by far my worst childhood injury.
What?
So I'm working at a place. I'm actually 15 or 16 because it's my first or second job. I'm at Huber Discount Foods, bagging groceries. I'm out in the parking lot getting carts, and a girl that I wanted to talk to shows up. Mm-hmm. And I ask her out, and she says yes.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Right? So I keep my cool because I can't let her see me excited, right?
Right.
But I'm so excited. She leaves the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And I'm pushing carts, right? But I got to
Is it
go.
winter?
No, it's I don't know. I think it's more like spring.
Okay.
And so I want to run in and tell my boy who I'm working with, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, screw these carts. I got to go tell my dude I just got the date.
Yeah.
I just got the date. So I take off running full sprint to
Yeah.
the store, right? Because she's pulled away. I don't look anxious. I don't look all excited.
Right, you played
full
it cool.
sprint. Mm-hmm. So do you remember back when grocery stores they didn't open up with a sensor? You had to stand on the thing,
Yeah.
and the door would open. You had to stand on the thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
were
They
like-
had that big mat on the floor.
right, and you
then,
would stand on that, and the door would open.
Yeah.
And then there was a door to go in and a door to go out at most places. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They weren't just double doors that slid open,
No, because
right?
all the air would come out.
Right. So I'm running and I'm going now. The entrance is always on the right, exits on the left. Okay. And I'm coming down. The doors are on the side of an entrance, right? On the side, like you see at all these stores, right? Not on the front, but
Yeah.
on the sides, like Publix.
Yeah.
All right. So I go running to hit this door, and I forget that these doors are separated by a railing, a pole railing
No.
that is waist high, that is about 4-inch steel pipe that just goes across and down,
Yes.
but it's got a railing. And I hit that at full sprint with my package. At full sprint.
You knocked out your own pupusa? Like, what?
Bam! I hit the ground. I'm in full tears.
I bet you her parents are
I
happy.
can't feel anything.
His junk don't work.
I can't feel anything. I'm in the fetal position crying in front of an exit of a grocery store. There are people shopping. The store is not closed. All right? My manager comes out and what's happening? I was like, I just hurt myself. I'm hurt. I need a doctor.
Oh my
So
goodness.
they send me home. My junk swells up. It's completely bruised. My junk is swollen for like 8 straight days.
Like a freaking nutcracker.
Like I hit it so hard that my junk was swollen and bruised for like 8 to 10 days.
Now that's a
Needless-
party.
Needless to say, the date was very calm, cool, and collected. No kisses goodnight.
No slow
Let's
dancing.
just get through this.
No slow dancing.
We don't want nothing. No, I was in pain for 7 days of those. Like pain, bruised pain. Like it hurt to put pants on.
Oh my goodness.
And just so you know, you can break your dick. That's what you just learned this morning on the Big Mama Radio Show.
Good to know.
I'm just letting you know.
Sean, have you ever bruised your penis?
No.
Okay.
Right. Just so you know you can. I know you weren't sure if you could.
Dylan says perfect time to send her that dick pic.
Right. Except for back in those days, they were payphones. That's all there was.
You had a disposable camera.
Right.
You had to go develop it and send it back.
I don't know. There may have been. I don't even think there were pagers yet. I think
This is what I did on my last
Polaroid.
date. Are you ready?
Send her a Polaroid. When you
You know
whack
what?
that
Here's the
thing.
most embarrassing part.
What?
Well, you know what little boys don't do
What?
is tell anybody that their dick's broke.
Yeah, no.
You don't tell anybody. Not a soul. It took me a whole day to pull my dad aside dead.
Hey, I got a broken
I
penis.
gotta come talk to you about something. This is embarrassing. Something's wrong with my penis. It's like, what do you mean? I need to show you. Because I don't want to see it.
No.
I was like, I need to show you, and you're the only person I can show, so you're looking at it.
No. Oh my goodness.
He was like, show me. He was like, whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! What is that? Matter of fact, I just want to relate. I relate so well to the something about Mary because that's what it was like, bro. It was the biggest swelling bruise you've ever seen in your life. Don't hit a pole at full sprint at 16. It was bad.
It's like hitting a banana.
He was like, you gotta ice that shit. I said, well, ice it? Ice it makes it small. I got a date.
Oh my God. Jamie says, wow, I just came in at the wrong time.
Yeah. Jamie, you woke up late. Next time, don't miss the penis talk. All right, what are you doing?
I can't today.
So whenever my son hurts his leg, I was like, get over it. Could have broke your penis.
You could have broke your penis.
I blew myself up at 14 working on a jet ski. I had to go to a burn center with 4th-degree burns on my face. I never had an issue with acne after that, though.
Oh, my God.
Wow. I was electrocuted when I touched the back of a radio I just dismantled. I got latched felt my whole body heating up. My teeth were gritting so hard I thought it would break them. Luckily, my buddy saw me frozen and kicked me. I got blown back plugging a floor scrubber in, sitting in 2 inches of water. I thought it wouldn't matter because my hands weren't wet.
Yeah. You got yourself electrocuted.
I broke the jewelry counter. There was a jewelry counter at Kroger's. They had like a little jewelry counter at the photo center. And I broke it.
You learned
smashed
science
it.
that day.
Boom!
You learned some
I
science.
flew back into that thing. Bam! Oh my God! It didn't hit. Other than my back hurt. That's it from hitting the counter.
And Dylan did put up his story.
All right, what do you got? When I was 20, I was getting down and dirty, and I literally blew out a testicle. I had to go to the ER and get an ultrasound. Shit was swollen like the size of a grapefruit. Damn. Bro, blew out a testicle. Damn. Damn. Dylan can relate to my injury as well.
Oh, Dylan, I have a whole new respect for you now. It reminds me of that South Park episode.
I've done a lot of things. I've never blown a nut. I've never blown out a nut like, ah!
That South Park episode where they
I think
take
it
it in
popped. I
wheelbarrows.
think it popped. Go, go, go.
The wheelbarrow. They put their nuts on the wheelbarrow to get
Oh, God, yeah.
medical marijuana.
Buddy picked me up from school bus stop. The car had no room, so I rode on the hood holding on to the antenna. As he pulled into my driveway, I ripped his antenna off and woke to his mom digging stones from my head, back, shoulder, and arms and legs.
What?
Hey,
He blew up. You blew up.
I was 8 years old riding my bike with no plastic grips on the handlebars. Hit a bump, fell, and the handlebar went through my lip. Ooh, damn.
Went over the handlebars once. It was not a good day.
You did?
I've wrecked
I had to have rocks removed from my
a
forehead.
dozen bikes.
I have a testicle story for Sean,
Uh-oh.
but he wasn't a child. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I did a baby reveal for one of our friends.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
And you know where I'm going with this. And so I bought like those cannon things that you can like pop and then you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't want her to do it because obviously she's pregnant. So I gave it to Sean and another guy that was there. And so Sean was all like reading the instructions, telling the guy how to do it. This is how you do it. You hold it away like this. You do da-da-da. He did the complete opposite thing.
They rushed me.
It went right through his like right. He basically blew.
You shot a confetti cannon into your balls?
Yeah.
Point blank,
There's
yeah.
a picture of it too in a video.
There's a video?
Yeah.
Let's put that video on.
that bean footage.
We'll get that beautiful bean footage coming up after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, more Big Mama Radio coming up next hour. We'll refresh the stream if you're watching right now. Come on back because we got to take a break. More Big Mama Radio next.
We'll be back.
Grinch. Ho, ho, ho. Get ready for a holiday event like no other. It's Grinch Fest.
It's go time.
Join us on December 14th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio for a celebration that'll warm even the Grinch's heart.
Oh, really?
Come cozy in your PJs for your Christmas pajama party. Bring the whole family to meet the Grinch and snap a 360-degree video with him, thanks to SJC Technology. But don't worry, Santa will be there too in the Grinch Free Zone. Brought to you by John Michael's Diamond and Jewelry. We've got free buttery popcorn, sweet cotton candy, icy snow cones, all thanks to our generous sponsors. Show off your moves in a hula hoop contest. Bounce around in the Christmas Bounce House and enjoy festive tunes by Big Mama Radio in Big Events, Florida. And don't miss our Grinch Lounge for arts and crafts, fun games, huge raffles, and tasty treats from local food trucks. Let's show the Grinch just how magical Christmas can be. That's Grinch Fest, December 14th, 11 to 2.
Merry Christmas!
John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio, 1331 Cape Coral Parkway.
Happy holidays.
Get ready for a family fun day packed with holiday cheer.
Navigating an insurance claim alone? Don't risk it. Let Extreme Adjusting Services be your advocate. From reviewing your policy to documenting every detail of your property damage, with Extreme Adjusting Services, you get a dedicated insurance professional who manages all communications with your insurance company, expediting your settlement process. Call 833-322-7872 today for a free, no-obligation review, or visit extremeadjusting.com. Extreme Adjusting Services, prioritizing your needs over insurance. Our promise to you.
Have you always wanted the home of your dreams? Welcome to Academy Home Developments, where we're not just building homes, we're building lifestyles. At Academy Home Developments, we believe that your home should be more than just a structure of brick and mortar. It should be a reflection of your dreams, your style, and your comfort. That's why we go above and beyond the basics to deliver homes with your desired architecture, dream designs, and interiors that provide the ultimate Florida lifestyle. Located in the heart of Southwest Florida, we're proud to be the Cape Coral builders who never compromise on quality. With Academy Home Developments, you'll get more than just a house. You'll get a beautiful, comfortable place to call home. Our attention to detail, practical construction experience, and unwavering dedication to customer satisfaction makes us the perfect choice for your new home construction in Southwest Florida. Ready to start your journey? Visit our sales showroom at 814 Southwest Pine Island Road in Cape Coral, or call us at 239-410-7080. Discover the difference with Academy Home Developments. Academy Home Developments, building new homes with a difference.
Need reliable garage door service in Southwest Florida? Garage Door Works has you covered. As the leader in garage door services, installation, repair, and sales, Garage Door Works is proud to keep Southwest Florida running smoothly. We all know how Florida weather can wear us down, and it's tough on garage doors too. That's why regular maintenance from Garage Door Works is essential to keep small issues from becoming big problems. With over 15 years of experience, we'll make sure your doors work like new. Call Garage Door Works today at 239-223-5559. For the best in garage door services, it's 239-223-5559. Garage Door Works has you covered. Craving bold, smoky barbecue and a fun, lively atmosphere? Swing by Bubba's Roadhouse at 2121 Southwest Pine Island Road in Cape Coral. Sink your teeth into tender hand-cut steaks, our award-winning fall-off-the-bone ribs, succulent pulled pork, and our world-famous flavor-packed Roadhouse salad. Enjoy happy hour every day from open till 7, and don't miss our gift card holiday sale. Buy $100, get an extra $20 free now through December 31st, with live music on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, plus karaoke every Thursday and Saturday. Bubba's Roadhouse is the spot for unforgettable food and fun. Fun.
Get ready. Broadcasting live from the WB Williamson Brothers studio. Need a seawall or dock? Call 1-844-WB-BILL.
I can't believe how much music they play.